Let me ask you something, and don't answer too quickly. What if this year is the last year you live like this? Same routine, same distractions, same promises you make to yourself and break. What if 2026 becomes the year people stop recognizing the old you? Not because you disappeared, but because you evolved. Jim Rohn once said, your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. And today, this is about change. Not hype, not noise, but truth that rebuilds a human being from the inside. Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they're comfortable. Comfort is dangerous. It whispers, you're doing okay. It says, you still have time. But comfort is a thief. It steals urgency, it steals hunger, and slowly it steals your future. Jim Rohn taught us we must all suffer one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And regret always weighs more. If you don't change direction, you don't need motivation to know where you're going. You already do. Here's the truth most people miss. You don't get a better life by wanting more. You get a better life by becoming more. People say they want confidence, they want money, they want respect. But success isn't chased. It's attacked by the person you become. So ask yourself this. Who must I become to deserve the life I want in 2026? Because when the person changes, everything else follows. Your future isn't built in dramatic moments. It's built in boring routines. What time you wake up, what you feed your mind, what you tolerate, what you repeat every single day. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. And discipline isn't punishment. It's self-respect in action. Small actions done daily with no applause. That's how unrecognizable people are made. Now listen carefully. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you'll feel it, most days you won't. So don't wait for inspiration. ACT, and inspiration will come. You don't show up because you feel ready. You show up because you decoded who you are. Discipline says, I do what needs to be done, even when I don't feel like it. That's how ordinary people rise above average. Your life changes the moment you raise your standards. Not your wishes, not your goals, your standards. No more I'll try. No more that's just how I am. Jim Rohn said, we don't get paid for time, we get paid for value. And value increases when standards increase. Demand more from yourself than anyone else ever will. Not out of hate, but out of respect. Now here's the part no one warns you about. Growth costs something. Some people won't understand you anymore. Some habits won't survive your discipline. Some versions of you must die. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Stop explaining your growth. Start alive in it. Silence is powerful. Results are louder. Average people act when they feel like it. Exceptional people act regardless. You know what separates champions from everyone else? They show up on the days they don't want to. They train when they're tired. They work when they're uninspired. They push when everything in them says quit. Because they understand action creates motivation, not the other way around. Start moving and momentum builds. Stay still and nothing changes. When you commit to becoming unrecognizable, some things have to die. And that's okay. Actually, it's necessary. Jim Rohn warned us. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. So you have to make a choice. Stay comfortable and stay the same. Or get uncomfortable and become you unstoppable. The people who don't understand your growth weren't meant for your future. And that's not cold, that's just true. Stop explaining yourself, stop defending your ambition, stop apologizing for wanting more. Let your transformation do the talking. Your life changes the moment you raise your standards. I do what I say I'm going to do, when I say I'm going to do it. No negotiations, no excuses. That's integrity. That's power. And when you live like that consistently, everything changes. Your confidence grows, your opportunities multiply, your life transforms. Now imagine this, it's 2026. You walk into a room and something is different, not because you talk more, but because you carry yourself differently. Your posture changed, your habits changed, your standards changed, and it all started with one decision: I refuse to stay the same. People notice. They don't say it out loud, but they feel it. What happened to you, they ask, and you smile because you know. Every early morning mattered. Every workout you didn't skip, every page you read, every time you chose discipline over distraction. It all compound. Jim Rohn left us with this: if you're not willing to risk the unusual, you'll have to settle for the ordinary. Don't settle. Be patient, be disciplined, be relent. The world doesn't need another average person. It needs the best version of you. So make the decision right now. Not tomorrow, not Monday, right now. 2026 is your year. When you come back unrecognizable.